Today we're going to talk about how to add points to your credit score fast if you are in a situation where your credit score is not where you want it to be. If you've made some financial mistakes, you are not alone. I have made plenty of financial mistakes. I have had my credit be very low, student loans in default, car repossessed in the past. I have made all of the mistakes. And if I can get through this, if I can move past this, improve my credit, so can you. I have some really great tips for you, and I have a resource that I really believe is going to help so many of you. It's a really, really cool resource. I'm so excited for it. So we're going to chat, have some drinks of choice. This is some coconut water with pineapple juice, and we're just gonna have a non-judgmental chat today. And this video is in partnership with SmartCredit. They're amazing. They're so cool. I'm so excited to partner with them. Now, before you can improve your credit, it's really important to know what your credit score is, right? I know that there have been times where I have been head in the sand, didn't want to know my credit score, didn't want to know what's going on with my credit. I've had times where I thought that I paid off all of my student loans and I thought I had one student loan left. And then next thing I know, I get a letter in the mail that one of my student loans is in collections. And I was like, what? I thought I was almost done here. Nope. I had put my head in the sand so much that I wasn't answering calls from unknown numbers. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't even know that there was places that I could go and see what's tied to my name, what debts do I have, what's outstanding. And that was a really scary place. So I love that SmartCredit, which is who we're going to talk about. And so the first thing to do is to know what your credit score is. And SmartCredit, who this video is in partnership with SmartCredit, SmartCredit allows you to log in and to see what your credit score is, to see what's going on your report without having a hit to your credit. There's so many times where you pull a credit report and now your credit score has gone down just for looking. SmartCredit does pull a soft pull, so it's not going to affect your credit just by looking at your score, just by seeing what's on it. So when you log into SmartCredit, you can see right here what your credit score is. You can see where you're currently at. You can also see the potential, which we're going to go through as well. So with it, first we can see score tracker 429. So that is what current credit score is. And we can see the credit score, auto score, insurance score, and hiring risk score as well. And with score tracker, you can see exactly what's going on, why your score has gone up, what are the details of it. You can see what the score factors are, what you can do. It gives you a lot of really great information of explaining, hey, this is why your score is what it is. This is what you can do. So I love that you can go in and see exactly what you can do, how you can make a difference. And it gives you a lot of really great information and a lot of education. That's one of my favorite things about SmartCredit is the education behind everything. It teaches you so much in the process and breaks things down in really simple to understand ways, which is so awesome. So you can see here all the information of what's going on with this score. You can see why it's rated bad, where you're at, all of that. So that is Score Tracker. Next is ScoreBuilder. ScoreBuilder is so cool. I love it. Here's what we're looking at with ScoreBuilder. We're going to hit continue. Here we can see with ScoreBuilder, we have a current score of 429. So let's take a look here. Review current. Let's keep going. So with ScoreBuilder, you can see exactly what's going on. Like I said in the beginning, you can see what's open, what's closed, what accounts you have, what the limit is, what the current balance is, all of that information, which is so awesome. You can also see late history, if you've made any late payments, if you're current, if you're behind. All of this information is so cool. And you can see closed accounts. I love being able to see a bird's eye view of what's going on, where my debts are, where I have open accounts. I love that I can see that all right inside ScoreBuilder. Then we can also say, let's keep going. And here we can see what's hurting our score. So we can see, oh, this right here has a high effect on our credit score. This Home Depot credit card, yep, this has a high effect. There's been a late payment in the last 30 days. The limit is 500. The balance is 134. So we are using quite a bit of the credit utilization, which I don't like. So we can see that that's why it's so high impact. But then this one has a low effect on our credit score. So this one has no late payments. We can see here that $0 payment. The current status is 328. That's great. We can also see Target National Bank. So as you can see here, it's great to see what's affecting your credit, if it's a high impact, if it's a low, if it's a medium, and it's going to give you the red flags of, oh man, we got to fix this. This is what's going on with our credit score. Then we can say, let's keep going. And then next, we can take action right through SmartCredit, which is so awesome. So we can fix credit errors. We can send goodwill corrections. We can pay off or negotiate debts. And we can also remove identity theft. So if, this may be our first payment that we've ever missed, maybe our card changed and we missed a payment, or life happened, or whatever it was, you can request a goodwill correction and say, hey, I missed a payment, but it's my first payment I've ever received. Can you remove that late payment from my history? Or fixing credit report errors. Maybe there are errors on your credit report. You can fix them right inside of SmartCredit, which is so cool. So you can take action and you can send these right in SmartCredit. They have them all pre-written, so you're not like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to type for this. Everything is right there inside of SmartCredit, which is so cool. And then take action. So this is showing that there's a major credit score impact. This is high. This one right here, this HSBC Bank. And we can see here all of this red. That is not good. So we can finish with actions and we can take action. So right here, there are credit report questions. We can request a goodwill statement and we can use the drop down, and it's going to pre-populate everything for us right here. And then all we have to do is hit next, and it's going to send it out automatically for us. The next way to add points to your credit score is through ScoreBoost, which is so cool. This feature alone is mind-blowing to me. I didn't know that depending on when you pay a bill or when you pay a credit card off, it can impact your score. I learned this when I was buying a house, when they were like, hey, Kelly, if you pay off this credit card on the 22nd, you can actually increase your score this many points. And I was like, what? Why does it matter if I paid off on the 22nd or the 25th? But it really can make a huge impact. And with ScoreBoost, you can also see, okay, if I pay off extra towards my credit cards or towards my debt, it can improve my credit score a certain amount, or if I spend so much. So right here, we have future score is 475, but if we pay, let's see, $2,700, it can increase our score 76 points to 505. If we get maybe a landslide of money and we get $7,614 and a tax refund or a gift or whatever it may be, or we sell something, and that can improve our credit 166 points for this example right here. Or let's say the opposite. So let's say you take out more debt and you have to do something. So say you spend more money, then that can have a negative impact. So spending $186 can make your credit score go down 2 points. So it's really cool to play around with this and to see, okay, this is how my credit score is going to be impacted based on how much I'm spending and how much I'm adding. So we can see here as well, all of your accounts, all of your debt, your credit cards, all of that right in one place, which is so cool. I love that everything is just in one place, which is amazing. One thing that doesn't affect your credit score, but I think is really important and one of my favorite features of SmartCredit is the fact that they have Privacy Master. So with Privacy Master, you can request right from SmartCredit your name, address, personal information to be removed from sites. Did you know that if you type in your name in your city or your state, most likely your personal information is going to be out there. It's going to be out there in voting records and other public places, which honestly really sucks. And I don't want people to have that private personal information about me. So SmartCredit scans every single 14 days and they give you a list of everywhere that your personal information is, and you can request to remove it right there on SmartCredit. By a click of a button, you can request for it to be removed, which is so awesome. You don't have to reach out to these big companies that are putting your information out there that are probably never going to open your email. You can do it right through SmartCredit, which saves so much personal information, so much time, so much stress and worry of not having your personal information out there for people to buy, to steal, to scam you, all of that. So many scams are going on right now. We want to keep our information safe. SmartCredit also has $1 million in identity fraud insurance for you, which is awesome. There's zero deductible and it covers your entire family residing in your household, covers your bank, savings, brokerage, line of credit. All of that covers your credit reports, any pre-existing identity fraud. This is so important to have. There's so many scams out there. I know that one of my favorite YouTube channels is Scammer Payback, and the scams that are going out there right now are so scary, and it just crazy. So I love that SmartCredit has identity fraud insurance, so you can do it right through this. You can also set alerts within SmartCredit. So if you are wanting to stay below your credit utilization, or you're not wanting to overspend or go over your limit on your credit card or whatever it is, you can set alerts. So that way, if you are about to exceed that amount, it's going to alert you. It's going to let you know, saying, hey, if you don't pay this on time, or hey, you're going over, this is going to cause a overdraft fee or whatever it is. You can do that right here in SmartCredit, which is so cool. So you can set up these alerts. So you can see amount exceeding alert setting, that we're about to go over, and this is a great way to keep yourself in check so that you are constantly improving your credit score. That is the goal here, to keep on improving our credit. And that's going to help to save us money in the long run. I personally am not the biggest fan of how our credit score is calculated. I think it leans a lot on debt. But if we are increasing our credit score over time, it can save us a lot of money. It can save us money by not having to pay deposits when you move into a place. I know that there's been in the past where I had to pay a deposit to turn on the electricity in an apartment. It also saves money on interest. When you are buying a house, it's going to cost you more money in interest. You're going to get a higher interest rate if your credit score isn't ideal. And so increasing it can save you money in that aspect. There's so many different ways. Buying a car, there's so many aspects that your credit score pays into, and it sucks that we have to rely so much on a credit score. But if we can take steps to improving our financial situation and improving our credit, it can really make a big difference. SmartCredit also has a feature called myLONA, which will help you to see if you do need to take out a credit card or a loan. You can see right here, what are your options? You can see how long each term is for the credit cards or the loans. You can see the amount, the range of what the loan is, and also the interest rate, the star rating, the reviews, all of that right through here. And you can apply it right through SmartCredit. So we can see personal loans here, we can see credit cards, we can see student loan refinance, auto loans, auto refinance, mortgage loans, business credit cards, business loans, checking accounts, savings accounts. So we can see at one glance what it would do to increase your credit score if you do get approved, and what the options are. What's the interest rate? So we can see here at a glance that this one is only 1 to 7% interest, whereas this one is starting at 5.4%. So if we're wanting a lower interest rate, this may be the better one. We can also see if it's fixed or variable. I personally always like to go with fixed, because you never know how it's going to jack up the interest rate down the road. So be aware of that. But I love that we can see everything right through here, go right to the site. We can get that bird's eye view of what our options are if we do need to take out a loan, if we are getting a new credit card or anything like that, right through SmartCredit. I'll have a link down below in the description where you can get started with SmartCredit for just $1 for a 7-day trial. You can cancel at any time. You do have to put in a card to sign up for that $1, but like I said, you can cancel anytime. And if you use my link, it's actually going to be cheaper than if you go directly to the website. I have negotiated a discount with you guys for you guys. So if you want to sign up for SmartCredit and use it, definitely go through my link, because then you can get an ongoing discount, which is so awesome. So if you're interested in SmartCredit, check them out. If you want to know all the details about opening a high yield savings account, what high yield savings accounts I use, how to get a great interest rate on a savings account, check out this video here. And if you want to know if you have a spending problem or an income problem, we talk about it in this video here.